The American Dream. For 400 years, the dream has had its roots in one basic concept: home ownership. Acquire a piece of land, walk across the lot, and imagine building your own dream house. Today, most people take out a loan for the construction of the home, then hire a builder, who then hires subcontractors to do all of the actual building. Don't forget to add in all the amenities. Not like the old days, when a person built their own home. Most people don't know what it takes to build the dream home. BeWen LLC will show you step by step what it takes to go from this to this.
Hi, I'm Eric Schultz with Quality Heating. Just here to do the wrap-up on this house. Just installed the Pro 6000 thermostat. It's a 5-day programmable and Saturday and Sunday programmable. Just putting on the registers and checking the furnace filter, and I'll be out of here.
We begin this, our next to last episode, with a look first at the last thing that needs to be taken care of by the HVAC contractor. A grill covers the ducting that takes cold air back to the furnace, and registers for the hot air supply to get their final part. The incoming heat needs to have a way to control the amount of flow at the end of each duct run. A round diffuser that can be opened and closed is attached to the hot air supply runs in the ceiling. One of the last contractors to come in is the laminated floor installer. His first task is to clear everything off the subflooring, such as glue, nails, wood splinters, anything that will keep the laminated planks from laying flat. He lets the boxes of flooring acclimate to the new space so there will be less shrinkage or expansion after they are installed. The molding for doors and all archway openings are undercut to the height of the laminate plank so they can be slid underneath. Transitions at steps are measured and cut to correct width. A foam underlayment, usually 3 millimeters thick, is put down. This acts as a moisture barrier, makes it more comfortable to walk on, and conceals minor subflooring imperfections and cracks. With the underlayment in place, planks are laid out and measurements are taken. Once installed, the last plank on the far wall should be at least a couple of inches wide. Any less and it can easily work loose, creating a problem. Spacers are used to keep a gap at the walls. Laminate flooring is a floating system and must have room to expand. Installed too tight and it can and will buckle. Cuts are made for the floor register in front of the patio door. planks are snapped together. No more glue when nailing.
All I got left is the trim pieces. I'm Tyler Strike, and I work for Floor Quest out of Delafield, and I just installed the laminate floor in this house.
Hi there, Ryan Ashley with BGS Glass Service. We just installed custom cut vanity mirrors and ventilated wire closet shelving by ClosetMate.
The custom-cut frameless mirror will be set in a metal base that runs along the top of the vanity backsplash. Plastic clips are used at the top to hold the mirror in place. A template is used when drilling the holes for the shelving. They must be spaced the correct distance apart. The shelves are cut to fit the space and held in place by the end brackets. Measurements are taken for the support braces. They have to be spaced at the correct distance to take the weight of all the things stored on and hanging from the shelving. Carpet has to have something to hold it in place. This is the job of carpet tack strips. Wooden strips with small angled nails that are facing up so they can catch the carpet backing and hold it tight. After the tack strips are nailed down, the padding can go down. The area is cleaned and the padding rolled out.
The padding is stapled down to the subflooring, so there will be no movement or shifting under the carpet. Seams are taped together. The padding is cut so it will lay just inside of the tack strip. The padding is put on the steps.
Well, as far as you're gonna get it. You can grab it now.
Carpet is usually ordered in bulk amounts, enough to cover all the rooms it will be installed in, and is cut to the individual room size at the build site.
This is our first one here.
That's the first wall, that's by, going by the nose of the stair. put this edge.
When manufactured, carpets will have the nap facing in a certain direction. When joining two cut pieces of carpet seamlessly, the naps must face in the same direction. Two cuts of carpet are joined by a process called heat bonding. This is done with a special adhesive tape and a tool called a carpet seaming iron. Carpet has to be stretched from wall to wall when installed in larger areas like living rooms and bedrooms. The tack strips will hold it in place.
Hi, my name is Chris Huber. I work for Schrader Plumbing and I am your finished plumber.
The finished plumber will do all the final connections, such as hot water tank, sink faucet, and all other water system needs. While the plumber runs his in-house lines to the water tank, a crew on the outside of the house is making the water and waste line connections to the street side utilities. A safety cage has to be used when connecting underground lines. Harmful fumes and gases are to be vented to the outside of the house. The hot water tank runs on natural gas. The connection to the house gas line is made. The crew continues to work on the utility side. They have to find the correct spot to tie in the laterals from the house to the main sewer and water service. In the meantime, the water line is brought into the basement of the house. A device called a meter horn is installed. This is a backflow preventer, keeping water from backing into the main water line. The water meter horn is also designed to hold the water meter in a horizontal position. It has inlet and outlet valves and is made of high-quality bronze and copper construction. The water meter will be provided by the utility and attached to the horn. With connection to the utilities, there must be an inspector from the municipality present as the actual connection is being made. When digging the laterals, they must be careful. There can be other utility lines in the area, and sometimes old unused lines are buried in the location. You have to make sure they are not live. Striking something like a buried gas line can be deadly. All gas, electrical, and cable lines have been marked, and a safe distance is kept away from them. Once the mains are found, the connection can be made. A PVC reduction hub is used to bring the main pipe down to fit the lateral from the house. With the drain line in, the water supply line gets its final connection. Once all connections are complete, the system checked for the proper pressurization, water can flow to the house once the meter has been installed by the utility.
So join us as we wrap up our series with our next and final episode of what it takes to build a house.